Good morning, children. Today our session is about public facilities. What is the meaning of public facilities? Public means the people. Facilities means what comforts and necessities we are getting in our daily life are called as facilities. These are all provided by government to the people. Actually, for many of the important things in life, the best way, also the cheapest way, is to provide these goods and services collectively. Goods and services means already. Goods means the things which are using in our daily life and which are provided by government. And services also, the government is providing services to the people through post offices, insurance companies, railways. These are all services providing by the government to the people collectively. Just to think, it will be cheaper to have collective security for the whole locality or for each house to have its own security man. So here it will be cheaper to have collective security for the whole locality or for each house to have its own security man. So it is very cheaper collectively if you get the security in your locality. Locality means where you are living, place of the living, or one colony. So which one is cheaper? Collective allocation of security or individual allocation of security. What if no one other than you in your village or locality is interested in studying? So in your locality, who are interested in studying, we can know easily. Would you be able to study? You're asking a question. Would you be able to study? Not unless your parents could afford to send you to some private school elsewhere. So according to your interest, according to your capability, the parents are could afford to send you to some private schools where the school facilities are not available. So you are actually able to study because many other children also want to study. So your colleagues are going to schools and you also automatically want to go to school and learn something because many people believe that government should open schools and provide other facilities so that all children have a chance to study. So generally we think so if the government provide all educational facilities like establishing schools, that is also done by government, it is better to community to develop and it is a chance to get studies. Even now, in many areas, children, particularly girls, are not able to achieve secondary level schooling because government society has not provided required facilities. Here, even now, some remote areas, some children, particularly girls, they are not able to achieve secondary level schooling. Secondary level schooling means some girl children leaving school, high school, not to joining in high school because of their family problems and other their economic situations, economic backgrounds. For that, children, the government is not providing required facilities. So there is a disparity between boys and girls which are enrolling in the schools. Some states have lesser infant mortality rate because they have adequate provision of basic health and educational facilities. Some states have lesser infant mortality rate. What is infant mortality rate means? After the birth, immediately within 1 year, um, the girl child or boy will die because of some problems of health problems of the mother and other reasons. So there are some states have lesser infant mortality rate because some states the children are not dying more. Infant mortality rate will be calculated for every 1,000 children. How many are dying per year? Like that we can calculate. So yeah, very less people are dying in some states because why they are not dying, why they are having less infant mortality rate means the provision of basic health and education facilities. So that the states having proper health facilities, proper hospitals, and latest treatment, medical treatments, all they are getting, and also educational facilities. All schools are there, all are going to schools and they are educating. So yeah, this type of states not having a more infant mortality rate. Similarly, in some states, the public distribution system functions well. Public distribution system means PDS. It is a ration shop. Through ration shops, the government will provide some items on subsidized prices. If a PDS shop, that is ration shop, does not function properly in such places, the people there are able to get it rectified. So where these type of institutions, public distribution systems were not working properly, we have to monitor them and we have to make them working proper. Health and nutritional status of people of such states is certainly likely to be better. So this type of states, which states are having less infant mortality rate and which states are getting health facilities, education facilities and PDS systems, these states are certainly likely to be better than other states. Here, this is the comparison of different countries basing on different criteria. It will be interesting to look at certain relevant data regarding India and its neighbors from Human Development Report according to 2013 census. Human Development Report will be extracted by this UNDP organization, United Nations Development Program. This UNDP will take all statistics for every decade. Here, according to 2013, the statistics of different countries as follows. Some data regarding India and its neighbors 2013. Here, some columns are there. Country, per capita income. So each country, their what is the rate of per capita income of the people in that country, and life expectancy at birth. So after birth of birth, immediately some children will die because of health problems. So here, how many people are dying for every 1,000 people? So like that, life expectancy we can calculate. Next column, average years of schooling. So throughout the year, how many days the children go into school average? Expected years of schooling. Total, how many days you have to go to school? There is expected years. And final column is Human Development Index. It is the total evaluated column of the country is shown here against that countries. Before going to the chart, we have to observe some points here. HDI. HDI stands for Human Development Index. HDI ranks in about table or out of 177 countries in all. So the Human Development Report taken of 177 countries. In that 177, here we are given only this comparing this only these countries. Next, life expectancy at birth. After the birth, immediately we can estimate the life of the particular person or person, that is 65 to 70 years, that is life expectancy of the particular person at the time of birth. Average years of schooling, average number of years of education received by people ages 25 and older. So how many 25 years they are getting a yearly education. By calculating we can know this average years of schooling. Now expected years of schooling, so how many years actually the people should go to schools, children go to schools and learn. So it is expected years of schooling. This is average schools of average years of schooling. Next one is here expected years of schooling, number of years of schooling that a child of school entrance age can expect to receive given the present enrollment rates. So expected years, total expected schooling years we can calculate here. Next, per capita income. It is calculated in US dollars for all countries so that one can compare. So per capita income of the countries. By this, we can know how the country is developed. So the income of the people will be compared with all countries. So here in India, 1 rupee is equal to $1 US. All the countries' currencies will compare with dollars because to estimate the countries relating to their development. It is also done in a way so that every dollar would buy the same amount of goods and services in any country. So when rupee is equal to $1, so with that 1 rupee, how much the development is there, how much the goods and services are producing and distributing in the country, we can know. Now here come to each country wise their expected development. Sri Lanka per capita income is 5,170 and life expectancy at birth is 75.1. Average years of schooling 9.3, expected years of schooling 12.7, and human development index is 92. Here we have to observe one thing. Up to now, we compare the countries only by considering into per capita income, money, income of the persons. But here we are taking other aspects like life expectancy, average years of schooling, expected years of schooling. These three extra criteria we are taking here and comparing the countries. So here Sri Lanka personal income is 5,170, expected years of life 75.1, and average years of schooling 9.3, expected years of schooling 12.7, and India's rank is 92. India average income of person 3,285 rupees, and expected years of school, expected years of birth, expected years of life 65.8, average years of schooling 4.4, expected years of schooling 10.7, and the rank is 136. Pakistan 2566 per capita income and expected years of living 65.7 years, and expected years of schooling 7.3, average years of schooling 4.9, rank is 146. Myanmar 1817 rupees per head earnings, and expected years of living 65.7, average years of schooling 3.9, expected years of schooling 9.4, and rank is 149. Bangladesh 1785 per capita income, and life expectancy 69.2, average years of schooling 4.8, expected years of schooling 8.1, and rank is 146. And Nepal is only Hindu kingdom in the world, very smallest country. Its per capita income is 1137, average years of living 69.1, and average years of schooling 3.2, average years of expected years of schooling 8.9, and its rank is 157. So by this chart, we can know that among these all countries, Sri Lanka is well-developed country basing on per capita income, life expectancy at birth, average years of schooling, expected years of schooling. So here the rank of Sri Lanka is 92, and India it is 136. We can compare with these two countries. India is the biggest country, and Sri Lanka is smallest country, but getting a good Human Development Index report. Like this, we can compare with all these countries. So by this, we can know the developmental aspects of the different countries. This is our second lesson, and I explained some important points, important topics, and some other topics which are not covered. You can understand and learn by reading lesson once thoroughly. Thank you all.